Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Cameras have been off Grant Ellis season 29 of The Bachelor for months, but the controversy has not subsided. Less than 3 months after the finale aired, Grant, 31, revealed that he and Juliana Pasquarosa had split up, saying that they both gave this our best. Juliana, 28, said in a separate June statement that their decision to dissolve their engagement is filled with mutual respect, care, and hope for the future. During the breakup, Grant ruffled some feathers with his ex-partners by claiming he didn't want to revive any of their relationships. Fans turned to TikTok to joke that his ex-partners weren't even interested in getting back together with him in the first place, which second runner-up Zoe McGrady retweeted. Grant appeared to react to Zoe's res hair in a now-deleted TikTok video, sparking back and forth between the exes amid his problems with another former flame. Grant was originally introduced to the Bachelor Nation during Gen Trans season 21 of The Bachelorette. After being sent home, Grant was appointed the lead of The Bachelor season 30 and rapidly made connections with many of his suitors. Grant eventually sent Zoe home during the Fantasy Suite episode, prior of his separation with runner-up Lisha Gar. Lisha, for her part, said Grant told her he could end the performance early because she was the one. When asked about the incident, Grant admitted that he didn't align with a lot of what Lisha said. Lisha has recently sold Gaslight Survivor hats as a tribute to her role on the show. Juliana ultimately accepted Grant's proposal in the season 30 finale. The couple parted months later, with Juliana reportedly making many references to the separation on social media. Juliana stated on TikTok in June that she would never regret loving with her whole heart every time. Grant, for his part, appeared to react to the hats on TikTok by wearing a hat that said happy. When a user commented that everyone is just talking to each other through hats, Grant responded with 3 weeping laughing emojis. Zoe, meanwhile, posted a 4-minute TikTok video on her experience on the show after Grant stated that he would not restart relationships with any of his ex-partners. He appeared to respond to her video in a 6-minute tape, addressing each of her issues one by one. Zoe stated Grant constantly questioned whether she was here for the right reasons, which is a common term among Bachelor Nation members, implying he was asking if she had ulterior goals. She claimed Grant suddenly wanted to compete on Dancing with the Stars and drop a rap career with his single-party girls, which she claimed was about his contestants. Grant stated in his video that the song's lyrics are up for interpretation. "I'm more worried with how you've acted subsequently. Things I really don't like, which is why I reposted it and why I would never date someone like you in real life, is that I don't support individuals who support," she stated, referring to President Donald Trump's Make America Great Again campaign slogan. Juliana sparked outrage in April when she appeared to erase a TikTok with a wink to Trump in the backdrop, which she later claimed was not filmed inside her home. Grant stressed in his video that he does not have any political views and instead wants people to thrive. Zoe stated that she does not support people who defend Chris Brown, and Grant responded that he does not condone domestic violence at all. It is unusual in Bachelor Nation for numerous competitors to speak out against a lead within months of the season's premiere. Take Joey, for example. When Joey broke with runner-up Daisy Kent in the finals, she sobbed, "I'm pulling for you." While some people advise Grant not to listen to the noise, others support his exes. "Come on now," one fan said on TikTok, alluding to Lisha's notorious catchphrase after the couple split. In the midst of the commotion surrounding Grant and his ex-partners, ABC announced that The Bachelor had been renewed for season 30. No launch date has been announced, but Deadline reports that ABC has yet to disclose their mid-season 2026 schedule. In the meantime, Bachelor Nation fans can catch Zoe's second chance at Love on Bachelor in Paradise Season 10, which begins on Monday, July 7th. Cameras may have stopped rolling on The Bachelor Season 29 months ago, but for Grant Ellis, the storm was only beginning to brew. The handsome, charismatic 31-year-old, who once charmed Bachelor Nation with his calm demeanor and layered vulnerability, had now become one of the most divisive figures the franchise had seen in years. And not because of any headline-grabbing scandal during filming, but because of everything that had happened after. It had only been 12 weeks since the emotional finale aired, during which Grant had dropped to one knee and proposed to Juliana Pasquarosa, the sweet, grounded 28-year-old who viewers had grown to love. Fans had swooned. "She's the one," Grant whispered on that final rose beach in Fiji. "I've never been more certain." But as the calendar turned from spring to summer, the cracks in their carefully constructed romance began to show. The official statement arrived like clockwork in early June. Grant's tone was diplomatic but distant. "Juliana and I both gave this our best. We deeply respect each other and will always wish one another well." Juliana's statement, released just minutes later, was equally polite but tinged with melancholy. "Ending our engagement was filled with mutual respect, care, and hope for the future," she wrote, including a soft-focus TikTok set to Taylor Swift's Begin Again that showed her walking barefoot along the sand. But the civility didn't last long. Shortly after the split, Grant gave a brief, offhand interview to a lifestyle podcast where he was asked if he'd ever consider rekindling a relationship with any of his exes. His answer, "Absolutely not. I've moved on for good," landed with a thud. To fans, it felt unnecessarily harsh. To his exes, it felt downright insulting. Zoe McGrady, the stylish, quick-witted second runner-up whose exit in the Fantasy Suite episode had stunned many, didn't hesitate to react. She didn't need words. Instead, she retweeted a fan's viral TikTok that joked, "Grant said he'd never get back with his exes as if they're lining up to take him back." Her only caption, a popcorn emoji. Grant, never one to let a dig slide without a comeback, responded with a now-deleted TikTok of his own, looking directly into the camera as he sipped from a mug that read unbothered. It was clearly aimed at Zoe, who then dropped a 4-minute confessional-style video laying out her grievances and reigniting the conversation. In her video, Zoe looked stunningly unfiltered, sitting on a stool in front of a plain white wall, speaking candidly. "I don't like being petty, but I also don't like being disrespected," she began. "Throughout filming, Grant would constantly question whether I was there for the right reasons. I tried to ignore it, but now that he's talking about how none of his exes are worth revisiting, I'm gonna talk." She accused him of chasing post-show fame, claiming he had suddenly started shopping for a Dancing with the Stars deal while secretly working on a rap career. She referenced his first single, Party Girls, which she claimed was loosely based on his time in the mansion. "It's about the women," she said. And not in a respectful way. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.